And now it's time for a message from Uncle Lon. Don't pick up your phone or I won't know what to do.
Hello. I think I've reached Dr. Rendell's office. Dr. Rendell, this is Lon Kosminski, your perpetual patient. I'm just calling to cancel my appointment for the 28th. I've decided, instead of coming in for my regular checkup, I'm going to get an early start on all of those day after Thanksgiving sales. Though my experience with those types of sales from last year would deter any normal human being from looking into them again. Last year, I went to a large department store, and I was greeted on the sidewalk just outside of the entrance by a semi-retarded gentleman. Looked to be in his mid-40s, had a big bushy mustache and some cheesy snack caked up on his teeth. He was wearing a skull cap with the sentence or the phrase or whatever, a Big 10-4 embroidered across it. He gave me a hearty handshake with a filthy glove on, and then said, I'll tape it for you. I don't know what the hell he was talking about, but then I proceeded into the store, got myself 3 new samples of some type of meatball that they were selling over in the frozen goods department. Then I decided to head over to the jewelry section, to pick up something for old Trixie. I think I've mentioned Trixie when I've been in your offices before, Doc. Anyway, I found a necklace that I liked, and shortly thereafter I found a pretty nifty pendant that would go perfectly with it. There was a ruby in there. Now Trixie's birthstone is the emerald. So I asked this young lady behind the counter if they had the same pendant but with an emerald in the center of it. Well, you should have seen the fucking look on her face. It was something else. I mean, she gave me a look like she was about to get hit by some fucking bus at about 60 miles per hour and didn't know which way to bolt. I mean, I got a glimpse of that rare moment between total shock and contemplation. She just stood there for a while. After about 2 minutes, she actually started drooling on the countertop. In hindsight, I'm not even sure if that lady worked there. But anywho, I then decided to leave. Bitched about the service up at the service desk on my way out. And once I got out into the parking lot, I could see that at least 2 shopping carts had, rolled into my car. Several birds had shit all over the windshield. So, needless to say, I was getting pretty damn upset. Figured I'd save the day by catching a good fast food meal on the way home. So I rolled through the drive-thru of a taco joint, but that turned out to be a disappointing experience too. I'd run into a trainee, and instead of giving me the burrito that I'd asked for, I got something that kind of looked like whatever the hell was left of Bud Dwyer's brains preserved in a fucking jar. Well, at that point, I'd had it with the so-called civilized world, and I just put the pedal to the metal all the way home, ran every red light, and just ignored all stop signs. And when I got back to my apartment complex, I decided to have a good old-fashioned game of Russian roulette with Sylvester down there in the parlor. I won, needless to say. I made it back up to my apartment, watched the local football team get thrashed. I think the final score was 43-0. God, they suck. So anyway, Doc, the moral of this story is to never leave your apartment under any circumstances, especially not for some fucking doctor's appointment, and to keep your eyes peeled to the sky, because they're out there. They're everywhere. Those flaming pie pans are coming to fuck us. Take her easy, Trixie. Bye.